Good morning. It's turned out nice again. It actually as-ish. No, I'm lying. It's a bit cloudy, but we've had rain for a couple of days. But it's not raining now, so that's something at least. How are you doing, guys? You all right? I don't feel as tired as I did yesterday, but my eyes have been very sore. But I'm all right. I slept better last night. Thanks to Jen for buying me a super chat yesterday. You can tell that the videos are decreasing now, now that the manager situation is sorted out, because there's not much support coming in, probably because there isn't as many videos going out. Do you know what I mean? So, but Jen never lets me down. She's always there, Jen. She's amazing, man. She's like, we're so lucky to have Jen around here. And I don't mean just me. I mean, everyone is, because she comes in, she asks after people. She buys memberships for people, the gifts a membership. Jen's great. She really is. So if you do see her in the chat or in the comments, always thank her. We're very lucky to have Jen. So anyway, Jen, thank you for that, darling. I'm a little bit late this morning with my briefing because things are changing again a little bit. So because the managerial situation, the amount of videos have decreased. But, last week we did, 16 in one day. Arne Slot's the new manager of Liverpool Football Club. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but the latest development suggests that they're going to do that, imminently. You're going to hear about that soon. So that changes the dynamics, if you like. So we're now going into a period of, transfer speculation that we'll be focusing on as we move forward. And my days change a little bit. So in the morning, I'm not getting up and going, right, what's Pedro the Parrot fucking squawking about? So today I've been able to do the podcast, the Cop Talk podcast that's just gone out. So if you want to listen to that, it's available for free on Spotify, Apple, any podcast platform you can think of, it'll be there. So just search Cop Talk LFC or Cop Talk Liverpool. You can listen to that, which is I think it's about 20 minutes long today. It also includes today's rumours and things. So yeah, and if you are a podcast patron, thank you so much for being loyal with me, because the podcast, I think, has suffered quite a bit since January, since the news come out, because we've had to focus on real-time news, and you can't do that on a podcast, because you could put a podcast out, latest, Liverpool manager situation, and within 10 minutes it's changed. You just can't do that on a podcast. So the podcast should now start to settle down again, I think. Should be all right, but I feel like I've been saying that for months. But I can assure you that the people that support the podcast, that have stayed with me, they're some of the most loyal people that there is, honestly, amazing people. So I've done the Cop Talk podcast. I've updated the Dunk Knows Best podcast, which is nothing to do with football. It's just like, we try to have a giggle on that one. I tell people what's going on in my life and shit like that. That's a fun podcast. So I've done them. We're obviously doing the morning briefing now. We're going to be talking probably about a few different things. Jurgen Klopp has been linked with going to Borussia Dortmund as head of football in 2025. There's stuff about Mo Salah we might talk about today. Michael Owen's been saying he's not impressed with Darwin Núñez. He don't have faith in him, I think. I haven't read the articles or anything yet. So there's a few things that we can talk about. Also, I want to do a live stream today. I think we will do that this afternoon. When I say this afternoon, it's 12:40 here now, 11:40 in England. So I suspect around 3 o'clock UK, I think. I will schedule it. Look at the channel page. You should see the schedule, the one's scheduled. Click on it. I think there's a notify me thing on, or no, remind me, I think it says on a live stream that's pending. But of course, if you follow Cop Talk TV on X or Facebook, you'll be informed of that. Or, when we go live, also if you're in our chat room, right? So, because I post in there when we're live. So these are things you should follow if you like to join the live streams. If they're not convenient for you, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, UK time, let me know. The more people that say, well, if you did want an 8 dunk in an evening or 7, then I can look at that, or do, swap them around, because people are in different time zones as well, right? So 3 o'clock in the afternoon might be convenient for some, but not others. Do you know what I'm saying? So as long as they're supported, I will do as many of these things as you want. But, there's no point me coming along and doing a live stream if no one turns up, or if no one's talking, because I could be doing other things that are important. Do you know what I mean? And one has to pay the bills. It's true. And it's the beginning of the month, I do believe. Yeah, it's the 1st of May. I have 1,050 euros leaving my bank in the next week purely to the government. Do you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Can you imagine how much of a difference my life would be if I didn't have to shell that out? Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't be under pressure or anything, but it's tax and your monthly contributions and shit like that. You know, and that's not even talking about your personal bills and shit. So it's fucking stressful. This is a difficult gig. I know people think, oh, you just make videos. It's fucking hard, man. I'm telling you. But it is, as any self-employed person will tell you, it's fucking hard. Do you know what I mean? Unless you're a builder, you're fucking minted, you fuckers. Or a farmer. My mate's a farmer. Rolling in cash. Ah, dear, I don't know. Me, I just want to pay the bills. That's it. I'm not bothered about having the fancy cars or the fancy houses and fancy holidays. I've done and all that when I was younger. I'm just like more interested in my health and just paying things. It would be, if I didn't have to pay out that 1,050 euros this week, man, I'd be sorted, mate. I'd be like, oh, that's fucking good, that. Do you know what I mean? So I've got to do the things that pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? So, but you guys are good with me. I tell you what, a couple of you have jumped on the Fabrizio Knows It All project that I'm doing. Which has put a right smile on my face because it's people that I know. Do you know what I mean? When I say know, regular names around here. And it's a project I'm going to take very seriously. I can't really get stuck into it 100% at the minute because we've got to wait for the manager to be appointed. That'll happen in a few days probably, or within a week or so, I reckon. And then I'm going to have more time. Like today, I've managed to do the podcast, Cocktail Podcast, for example. But at the moment, I'm getting people in that want to be in. Do you know what I mean? Some of you have emailed me saying you'd like to get involved, but you can't, you don't have any coin at the minute. Can we do it? No problem. Listen, if you want to jump in and pay fucking £1 a week until you, whatever, it doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it goes in the kitty and it helps. All right. And I think that, you know, long term, this is a good idea and we'll have a good fucking laugh with it. If it went pear-shaped, we'll do something else because I'll have my little team of people and you don't have to do anything. Once you're in on that, if you come in as a partner of mine, you don't have to do anything. It means I'm going to speak to you in our private chat and say, what do you think I should do about this, guys? And you will, you know, direct me and tell me what to do because you're my partner, all right? And the other thing is, if it makes a bit of revenue in the future, then you're going to fucking benefit from that. I'll make sure of that, do you know what I mean? So we don't have like all fucking, you know, projected this or spreadsheet that. Do you know what? In the 26 years I've done Cop Talk, never in my life have I had a spreadsheet or a fucking projection or anything. Fuck that. You want to pay bills, don't you? Do you know what I mean? But more importantly, we'll have a laugh. So those of you that have got involved, I am so fucking delighted and I will be in touch with you very soon. If you want to get involved, you can get involved as a follower of Fabrizio Knows It All, and there's going to be other characters as well, I think. That'll be for us to decide that are partners, right? So if you want to just be a follower, he's got a YouTube channel. He's got an X account, Fabrizio Knows, N-O-E-S. He's got a Facebook page, Fabrizio Knows It All, and fully branded. We've got it all going, man. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be good, man. I'm fucking telling you, man. You guys, you should, if you I don't know, you're going to regret it. Imagine if 26 years later we're sat here all going, yeah, if you'd only just got involved, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, and don't give me the excuses, right? Because I've told you I want my friends involved in this. So you can take as long as you want to get involved with it. Do you know what I mean? Just reach out to me, dunk@coptalk.com. And I will be mentioning it, and I will be doing weekly videos probably for the benefit of the people that are involved, because it's important that I update them. The information will be in the video description on here. All right, if you want to get involved, or if you just want to be a follower, you can be a follower or a partner. If you're a partner, it means you're working on the project with me. You don't have to do anything. But if you can bring things to the group, you know, like if you're a graphic designer, say I can, you know, make a logo dunk for us, then great, we will do that. If you've got a social media account, it would be in your interest, if you're a partner, to share the videos that we do and the stuff that we do, because it's going to help you and benefit you in the long run, you know. So it's something that, you know, I don't just start random things, guys. This is something I've thought about, and it's the way it's going, and we'll have some fun with it. I've had a lot of promising feedback. Anyway, that information is in the video description of this video if you want to get involved. There'll be a link to, it's like crowdfunding, so it means like any money that comes in, it's a one-off thing. It means that it just goes in my bank, and hopefully, I mean, fucking hell, those that have jumped in already, it's already fucking gone. You know, I've had to pay shit. But hopefully, I'd like to get an iMac computer, to be honest with you. Last year, I got a MacBook, which Vivek brought me to New York, such a kind guy. That has enabled me to do live streams outside or when I go on the move. I'm going to England at the weekend to see my son. I can take that MacBook with me that Vivek got me. I bought a fucking Chromebook last year to try, on the cheap. So I couldn't afford a MacBook at the time. It was no good. So I couldn't, my content was limited. Vivek got me that. And it's enabled me to do videos when I'm on the move and streams and everything, as you know. So, from the new project point of view, Fabrizio knows it all, the project, that's not going to be for me to put money in my pocket to go and have a good fucking time. It'll be like, right, can I get a new computer or can I do anything? Do you know what I mean? And basically, ultimately, the Fabrizio Knows It All project, that is only going to benefit Cop Talk, which means everybody that watches my videos or follows my content. So it's an exciting project. I'm very excited about it. And we're going to have some fun with it. Yeah, definitely. So thanks to those of you that have jumped in on that. And like I say, if you're not in a position to do so at the moment, all you have to do is email and say, I want to be involved, definitely, and we'll sort it out, because it's about having good people involved and not just about coin around. And that's probably why I'm a shit businessman. So what else have I got to tell you? No, I don't think I've got anything else to tell you, to be honest with you. Anna Slaughter is obviously going to be confirmed as the manager soon. I'm looking forward to the transfer rumours and transfer speculation. We'll be spending the next few months dealing with that, trying to cut out the bullshit. And yeah, that's it really. So I've got a few videos I want to make for you today. Excuse me. But yeah, it's going to go a bit quiet now, that's going to see my revenue go like that, which isn't good. And is a worry for me personally, but I'm sure we'll battle on. We've done it for this long, so we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to seeing my son. I know that I've not seen him since January, and we don't speak very often, me and Rob. Not because there's a problem or anything. He's just a busy lad, and I'm busy, and me and my daughter speak every day, but she helps on Cop Talk. You know what I mean? So, well, she deals with everything to Charlotte. It would be nice to be able to treat her at some point, but that's just not possible at the moment. But hopefully in due time that will happen. So I should get to see Charlotte as well after I've seen Rob next week. And my grandson, Harry, little bastard, supports Man City. I'll have a word with him when I'm over, guys. See if I can get you a video of my interrogation of that. Family's important. Family is important, and I live out here, in Spain, and it's my choice to do so. But I do miss my family, and I'm out here on my own. But I do miss my family. It makes going back extra special when I see them. And to be honest with you, I wanted to live in Spain to give my kids an opportunity when they were at school and that. They used to come out here every 6 weeks. We had the barbecues, we had the swimming pool. Their nana was alive, my mum, and it was lovely. Do you know what I mean? But all that's gone now because the kids have grown up. I can't remember the last time they were here. Years. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember the last time. It must be 7, 8, maybe more years. I honestly don't know. Because they're grown-ups, aren't they? They're grown-ups now. And they've got responsibilities and jobs and their own children. Charlotte's got her own child, hasn't she? So I miss those days, do you know what I mean? But I do think I gave them something special when they were kids. And when I pop my clogs, hopefully, they've got something, not much like, but maybe that, they'll be all right. So that's all a dad can do, innit? Try and be there for your kids and that. So, but I'm looking forward to seeing them. I'll see my auntie, who's my mum's sister. She's I call her Mumsy number 2 now, because she looks after me, and she's propped me up a few times in the past when I've been on my arse. You know what I mean? When my mum died. So I'm looking forward to seeing her and my uncle and just everyone really. I'll get to see my mate Ben as well. He's like my best friend in England. I'm sure we'll have a drink next week, although I'm trying to be sensible. The weight loss is going in the right direction again this week. I said on my podcast today, I'm good during the week, then I'll have a drink on a weekend, and then it's well, I'll have cider, and you're not supposed to have cider really, it's got a lot of sugar, right? If you're doing the low carb. and then it's like, fuck it, I'll have something proper to eat, and then something in the morning because you're hungover. It's not a good cycle, do you know what I mean? So I lose weight during the week and then gain it back on a weekend. So I'm trying to be sensible. I'm also trying to save, my money, which never happens, because I want to go and see Smooth in July. That would be nice, to be honest with you, see my boy. But I'm trying to be sensible. Like the boys have messaged today in the WhatsApp group, is anyone coming out? I'm like, no, I won't be out. But then this weekend, how can I be sensible when I'm seeing my son? I've not seen him for months. Do we have a drink on Sunday? Do we stream on here like we do? I know some of you join the streams and me and Rob are together and you love them. I'm sure we'll have to go live at some point so you can catch up with Rob. But I want to be sensible. And England's fucking expensive. Really expensive, I think. So yeah, we've got to be careful with that. But I'm going to get to see my son. I'm going to see my daughter, and I'm going to see my grandson, and I'm going to see my auntie, my uncle, my mum's brother and sister, and their partners, and my mate, and that. So I'm looking forward to it. But I won't neglect you guys when I'm away. I'm going to take a tripod with me if I can get one that fits. I do have like a tripod, a single one, without all the great big, complicated things. I want to take that. So I will still be churning out content while I'm away. All right. So this Saturday, probably not until maybe when I get to my hotel room on Saturday. I don't even know where I'm staying. Yeah, Saturday we'll probably do something Saturday, not Saturday night steaming though. Yeah, so I will do content every day while I'm in England, basically. And if anything, interesting happens, we'll touch on it. So yeah, thanks guys. I love you guys. I love doing these morning briefings and that. I think we'll be back in the kitchen soon with that shitty picture, but it's still fucking there. I think I've had a few people have threatened to take it down, but it's not happened yet. I've not gone in that direction. But I think we'll be back in the kitchen soon because honestly, you might not understand, but since the new managerial stuff, since that happened. You've seen me in here late at night, right? Going, guys, I'm back again. We've got another video. But I've really enjoyed it. But it's going to go back to a more, peaceful, tranquilo situation where I'll be like, right, I'll go make a cup of tea now and stand in the kitchen and do them vids and maybe get on that vibrating board again. Do you remember? I remember Watty pissing himself when I was on that. So, but listen, I can't do it without you guys. If you bail on me now, just because the managerial situation, everyone's going to jump in, watch all them videos, especially the casual viewers. And then when it goes back to the normal stuff, you'll see the views will go down, and it's sad when that happens. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I was your mate last fucking week, but I'm not this week. Do you know what I mean? So, and I need you guys, the comments. The comments get me through my days, honestly. They really do. When you're having a shit day and that, the amount of times things have gone wrong in my life, right, or are going wrong on a particular day, and I'm like, do you know what, I'm fucking, and I'll read a comment and I think, complete stranger, never met them in my life, don't know what they look like, but I've seen that username for fucking years. Or maybe it's someone that I haven't seen for years. Anyway, them fucking dogs barking. And then you're like, they say something and it just lifts your mood. It doesn't have to be something like, oh, your content's amazing. It just can be anything. Or it can be a reminder when someone says to me, I'm having a really bad time at the moment, Dunk, but I watch your videos and you help me through it. Have you any idea what that feels like when someone says that? It's so nice. Do you know what I mean? To be there for them. You and them to be there for me. It's fucking amazing feeling. It really is. So do hang around. Do keep commenting. Do keep liking the videos and stuff like that. And, I reckon we're going to end up doing more Saturday night steaming, to be honest with you, because, I can't, I've gone out quite a bit with my friends on a weekend and it's nice to see people, but, you can't sustain that. You can't afford that. Well, I can get myself a drink, buy myself a bottle and just sit at home and chill and have a good time with you on a Saturday night. I like doing that. So when I get back from England, I'm sure we'll be doing that. And it's more sensible than going out as well. But yeah, you guys keep doing that. Some of you are not in a position to support the channel by becoming a member or something, but you can leave a comment. You can ask a question. You can hit the thumbs up. When you think that thousands of people watch the videos, right, but only a tiny percentage bother to press the thumbs up, not even all the thumbs down, it's shit, innit? It's like, well, it's there. Can you not do that? Do you know what I mean? So it does make a difference. It really does. So you don't need to be a channel member or anything. But, you know, those of you that can, crack on. Keep doing that. Get me the coffees. Get me the beers. Fucking England's expensive. I won't be buying Robert a drink this weekend. Fuck, they can buy him. Last time I was there, he bought me 2 drinks, did Rob? What the fuck? That was while he was sober as well. But yeah, and if you want to support me, you know, channel member, VIP member makes my fucking day. And Fabrizio Nositolio is going to be a good thing as well. So you might want to jump on that. And hopefully you will get some, future reward for doing that. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's enough. That's it. Think, oh, what the fuck's that? I don't know. Some notification. Right then. What time did I say it was? Well, it's 1 o'clock now. I'm going to go and get some scran. I'm going to go and get something to eat. And then I'll be back with some videos for you guys. Don't forget the Cop Talk podcast has gone up today, guys. So you might want to have a listen to that. Yeah, that's it. Have a good day. All right, what day is it? Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday, isn't it? Have a good day. And we'll regroup soon, I guess. All right, guys, listen, if you appreciate the video, thumbs up. Drop me a comment, even if it's just to say, all right, don't lad, have a good time with Rob. You know, any fucking shite, you know, as long as it's nice. If you want to buy a coffee or a beer, super thanks. Read the video description. The newsletter as well, jump on that, because that will, now that things are calming down, the newsletter, I should be able to start going out in an afternoon maybe, because I've got to get out of this fucking place. I should be able to go out with a laptop, thanks to Vivek, and send you some emails as well. Let's grow that. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, and if you've got ideas or suggestions, let me know. We need to do a live stream for the channel members as well at some point. I'll organise that with them. All right, guys, listen, thanks ever so much. If you've seen this out to the end, you're a fucking legend and you'll do for me. All right, I'll speak to you in a bit.